Today is the 14th of September 2017. It's Wednesday, I think. Thursday maybe. And let's do an unboxing of this here Daban Model, the Zza Unicorn version. Zza. This is a high grade, of course, and this is quite a bulky mobile suit. Normally I do not like high grades, but chances of this unit here becoming a master grade and, well, getting ported into or copied by the pirators of China is quite slim. So you have to get this in master grade form, but there's no master grade form for this, and you want to wait or hold your breath for Bandai to do a master grade of this Zza, let alone RE100 version. Well, don't hold your breath, you might die. So this thing here is I think I bought it for 30 ringgit. 30 ringgit would be roughly, well, $1 is equivalent to 4.3 ringgit. So that would be maybe $7 for this box. 7, 14, 128. Yeah, roughly about $7. So if you don't want to buy pirated stuff, make sure it's half the price of the original from Bandai, or 1/3 of the price. That's your best bet. So high grades, normally when I buy high grades, I will get the ones that are not there's no master grade version of it, like the Mashymre Galluss and I don't know what that's called. What's that called? There's quite a lot of dust on the goddamn boxes. The masala there. It's called a masala. So let's open up this thing here. The Zza, 30 bucks. Bought from Chowkit, Kuala Lumpur, aka Jalan Raja Laut or Raja Laut Road, Chowkit. That's a part of KL. Dodgy part of KL, very dodgy indeed. And that place is known for its toy warehouse. Those toys normally come from China, cheap as fuck. Lots of like gray areas, such as intellectual properties being produced without license in China. Like for this instance, this is from Bandai, Japan, and they just copy it and sell it very cheaply. You can get your pirated Gundams from online sellers. Oh shit, there's another seal of approval. That's why it's so hard to get this thing off non-sexually. Yeah. So when you get all these boxes from China, the boxes are like, you have to staple it together or use glue or gum. Don't use super glue, okay? That's cardboard. So first packet here, there are 3 runners. All the missile pods are in red. And there's another one here. This is dark green. It's quite a big runner. You can see it's huge. And the beam effects, one short and one long. One is shorter than the other, the beam effects. Weird. Huge, eh? And lastly, the third bag is a olive green and stickers at the back there. I like the shielding there. And this sticker sheet is worse for wear. Wow, it's really crumpled. So before we get into what's in it, this is the instruction sheet. A piece of poster, like all high grades. It's not in booklet form, but in very like just a long page thing. Yeah, looks nice. It's okay. It's almost similar in concept to the masala. Masala is really huge, especially when you put the backpack or the thrusters at the back there together. And of course, the size of the masala is almost similar to a high grade, a master grade. It's huge, very huge. And this Zza is a transformable unit. It's going to be easy to build because this is high grade. Don't expect too much from it. So, and this one here, I've been watching the Unicorn again, the anime series. I think it's about 20 episodes. So originally it was 7 movies or 8 movies, I'm not sure. And now it became, I mean, they produced it into a anime series. And of course I watch it in dub because the animation of the Unicorn series, Gundam Unicorn, is so good. It's a shame you just keep on reading subtitles and not admiring the subtle changes of emotion and scenery of the animation. It's like when you go into a museum, you look at the artwork and all you are interested in is to read the excerpt at the side of the artwork detailing the dimensions, the artist, the life story of the artist, and how the artwork came to be, and aspirations for it, and the meaning. So that small little placard that shows the information is all you care about, and not the bigger picture, which is the artwork itself in a museum. So that is akin, or is a metaphor for when you are watching anime, you're just reading the subtitles to get the context, and you most of the information or appreciation of the anime comes in the form of the animation itself, the beauty of the animators work, and you miss it out. I mean, you miss out on it when you read the subtitles. So that's why nowadays I do not go for the new anime, because there's no dub. You can say that the dubbing is very terrible, but especially from America, the voices are just not distinctive enough. In one particular instance, if you watch the Gundam Seed English dub, the voices are not distinct enough. It's just not so good, the dubbing. But there's information that I got yesterday that says that Gundam Seed is going to be redubbed, and in Blu-ray version. That would be quite exciting. So the high grades here, there is a, I'm not sure what this is called. I'm not sure. I have the master grade of it, I think. I'm not sure whether it's the same Rezel or not. Is it a Rezel? I think maybe that's a Rezel comment type. No idea. I want to find the high grade of this. Of course not Bandai. Bandai is about 250 ringgit. If I can get the China version or bootleg version, I think it's about 80 ringgit. 1624. Yeah, about 1/3 the price. So it's cheaper to get the Chinese version. The plastic quality might not be as good, but these new China products from Daban Model, is the plastic is quite hard. It's quite good, on par with Bandai's plastic quality. So rest assured, it's pretty good. So let's go on and take a looky. Not wearing any shirt, so my apologies if you are offended by the sight of nipples. Not Naples, Italy, but nipples, Malaysia. Oh. And of course, somebody in the comments will have to complain, oh, what the hairy nipples you have, please stop it. Oh, I think I'll wear a t-shirt to protect my modesty, conserve my modesty. And the reason why I'm doing this Gundam again after 2-3 months of not doing any Gundams at all is because I got a new audiobook to listen to. And if you're curious of what audiobook I'm listening to The Expanse audiobook by S.A. Corey, the author. Of course, S.A. Corey is just the author and not the narrator in this audiobook. So 3 of these things here. So open it one by one. Gotta get those like nicer nippers. This one is just from Daiso. Nicer nippers is like nicer. Good stuff is like can just cut off and no need to trim. Using this I gotta lose weight, man. Fucking hell. feel like an American fatso. A small bag here. Douchebag. So doing all this is like calming, and you asked me to buy a, you know, you can get those like China made China-made Gundams. That's metal build. From the metal build version, they copied the metal build version as well, but they have two versions of the 00 Riser. So you'll be like asking, oh, why don't you just get them? The joys of Gundam is to build it. It just wastes your time. That's the purpose of this activity, to waste your time. Ooh, wow, this is heavy. I'm gonna make a room for the camera to put on this, like this what do you call this thing? Cupboard, drawer. So Gundam is to like waste your time. Lots of time to waste. I don't have a job, so I'm doing like YouTube full time. Support me through Patreon, so I can buy food to survive and not have to eat shit every day like instant noodles. Oh god, look at this goddamn thing. It's really crumpled. The sleeves here, this is the sleeve version, blah blah blah. I think I'll just put this underneath this pad, which I got from Daiso as well, 5 ringgit and 30 cents, about roughly 1.3 US dollars. This small little pad from Daiso. Daiso is like the dollar store from Japan. So I just leave that sticker underneath this goddamn thing. Hopefully I won't forget about it and wondering, hey, where the fuck is the sticker? I think I lost it. And I don't even have a carpeted floor, it's all tiles. So you have a carpeted floor, you suddenly a small little part of your Gundam has just been catapulted somewhere because you were cutting it. If it's a carpeted floor, then chances are it's lost forever until you vacuum the thick bloody carpet, and you'll be even more lost forever. Inbound for the junkyard or recycling unit. Daiso is my friendo. Let me get rid of these things here. La 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 la. Oh, masala is good stuff. Go and purchase it. Only thing is, because look at this picture here, the thrusters are red. It's not red in color, it's just black, grey. So you have to color the goddamn thing yourself. God damn it. That's the problem with high grades. It's not really color accurate and color separated properly. Yeah, I have this thing here just for art purposes, but I'm using this to like dust my high grades, because you leave the robots or Gundams long enough, it will collect dust, a lot of dust. So small little beam effect here, one short, one slightly shorter. Then this is the B runner. You can see it's very foreign. Some thrusters, I'm not sure, it's bombs maybe. The design is very like foreign to me, this Zssa. But it was featured in the Unicorn, and when I looked at it, wow, holy shit, the transformable fat fuck, like an American fat fuck. This is the polycap Daban. A runner here. There's a machine gun, something like a Colonial Marines machine gun here. Some bombs maybe, or is it some kind of, maybe it's some kind of like propellant here. storage for the propellant. And this is a very long piece here, as long as my dick actually. So this is a like fighter nose. This is dark green, like the B runner, and now it's the olive green runners. Two of them in olive green and stuck to, no, it's not stuck to each other. The body is here, almost similar to the garam masala. No, the masala. Garam masala is a spice to make some spicy food, spicy chicken, spicy whatever. Torso I can see is here. The containers or the cover for the missiles, which is going to be red, and the face here, and of course the shield here. I love shields. It's quite cool. The Unicorn series, they just introduced all these new robots, or not Gundams, the Zeon mono eye robots with this type of shield. It's very different from the Zaku 2 L shield, so I like this one here. It's quite cool. And notice that this part here, that's should be connecting the, maybe a thruster. Such a huge peg here. It's very huge. It's not going to break. Okay, not going to break at all. The feet here, very like dinosaur like, with 3 toes in front and a back heel. These big ass things here, not sure what they are for. So not bad at all. G runner here is just what, 5 pieces. It's nothing much here. Missile launchers for the red runner. I haven't been to Chowkit in a long time, in 2 months, because I don't have money. I spent about 5,888 I think to buy this goddamn desktop with a i7 chipset and GTX 1050. I would have liked to go into 1060, 1070 and 1080, but I don't have money. It's 5,888 ringgit. That's roughly 1,000 plus US dollars. This is a 27-inch monitor. 27-inch. I was previously using the 17-inch monitor of a laptop, and by golly, you watch a 1080p film on the 27-inch, you get to see the quite a lot of detail. When you look at the, or watch a movie that is in 1080p but on a 17-inch monitor, you don't get to see a lot of details. This is a good monitor, but sometimes when it's a bit too close to you, it's just bloody big, you know. You look just to see it or encompass the whole screen. It's very detailed. It's very nice indeed. And of course you watch porn nicer. So it costs a lot of money, and so I don't have money to buy stuff, purchase stuff, and making YouTube videos does not pay enough. So I try to distance myself from Chowkit, because if suddenly I go there and see new stuff from China, they've been copying like crazy. Every month there will be like 5, 6, 7, 8 new kits released from China. I'm going to like bankrupt myself. So this is the inner frame. Okay, high grades do not have inner frame, but this is as close as it can get to an inner frame. These parts here, the ones that you can see outside of the armor. This is the F runner. And lastly, the E runner, with some like lots and lots of like piping here and there, and thrusters. Lovely. And the hands as well. Good stuff. And that's about it. Easy peasy. I'm gonna like do this shit and listen to The Expanse. Go and watch The Expanse season 1, season 2 from Sci-Fi Network. It's good stuff. You use RARBG torrents and you get the Blu-ray version. It's good shit. Go and watch it. It's good sci-fi. This is one of the best sci-fi films I've ever watched. 2 seasons so far, and that's why I'm so curious about that universe that I'm delving into the audiobook. So this is one of the last high grades that I'll be doing. So we have already that and that colored. Like, look at this, it's got pink thrusters, pink tubing. That's how you modify it. Some gold around there, some silver there, just to give it a bit of like color separation around the hands. And you'll notice that at the back there's the perfect grade ashtray from Daban Model that was bought for 225 ringgit. That's roughly about 50 US dollars. Yeah, 50 US dollars, 50 times 4, 200 plus. Yeah. And there is this amazing Red Warrior there from Bandai. This is the original stuff. I think I bought that as a very cheaply, about 80 ringgit. That's roughly less than 20 US dollars. That one still has plastic all over it, so it's like a promotional item. Now, I don't have many Bandai products, but that's one of the few ones. Perfect grade, of course, is so expensive. Might as well buy the Daban Model or pirated version. Holy shit, I forgot already. I still have to do this Providence. Shit, that really, like, forgot about the Providence, and this is as far as I've done. Fuck. Screw sculpting, look at it. Holy shit. Very, very detailed. Of course, the copper and the silver and the gold is my own color separation stuff. Pipings here. Oof. All these are my own coloring. I forgot about that. God damn it, I have to do that. Why should I be doing the Zza when I'm supposed to do the Providence from Devil Arts? Nothing broken, hopefully. Very good stuff, man, this one here. Engineering is pretty good. The only problem with this Providence is there's no like cockpit. Yeah, no cockpit opening and no seat inside. What else do I have? I think I'll do the Zza because it's tad simpler than the one from Devil Arts. I do this one just for relaxation purposes. Then I'll do the Providence Gundam here. Perfect grade, forget about it. Amazing Red Warrior, forget about it. The Rezel also is very complicated, this master grade from Daban Model. I gotta push this goddamn thing back. Ugh, my clothes here. Push it back. And all my media tags there. Ghost in the Shell. There's a Strike Noir from Dragon Momoko. There's a Telgis tree from Dragon Momoko. There's a RE100, or what do you call that? RE100 real something MK3 Gundam there. Then there's a perfect grade 178 RX-178 Mark II Titan colors from TT Hongli. Yes, a very old producer or name for the pirated Gundams. Of course, TT Hongli became Daban Model, and with the change of name, the plastic quality went up 1,000,000 times better. So that's about it. See you later, alligator. Oh, I almost forgot. There's this like Bandai high grade Zaku Thunderbolt version. Zaku 1 is orange version, and the Harute from HS Model. There, I haven't completed all of these things, of course, and I have tons and tons of more Gundam in Ipoh, my hometown, because I don't have space here for the boxes. Previously, this whole half of this bed, this queen size bed, was dedicated to Gundams that haven't been assembled or opened yet. So all of the Gundam boxes were put in Ipoh. Now it's replaced with the desktop computer boxes there. Yeah, that's why I don't want to go to Chowkit to buy all these Gundams, because it clutters the room, makes me look like a hoarder. So that's about it. More stuff to do.